Hey y'all, so as we all know, Breonna Taylor tragically got killed back in March, and since then, people around the world have been fighting to get the cops that murdered her behind bars. They've been fighting to get some kind of justice for Breonna. And in my last video, I talked about how the Attorney General, Daniel Cameron, who could very well put these officers behind bars. I talked about how when Beyonce sent him, in a letter, how he said that he wasn't going to bow down to Beyonce's letter. He's not going to bow down to the protests and to, I guess, all of the pressure to get these cops behind bars. He's taking his funky time. It came out that this weekend he celebrated an engagement party. He got engaged. And no, I don't care about the fact that he's engaged to a white woman. Even if this was a black woman in the picture with him, I would still feel some type of way. My problem is these people, him and the officer that got fired, I'm going to get on him after I talk about this. They're acting as if nothing happened. They're acting as if they want life to go back to normal. Look how happy he is in this photo. Look how happy his wife looks in this photo. It just sickens me that Breonna Taylor is laying dead. She will never be able to feel how it feels to be engaged or be this happy again. Meanwhile, this man that could get her some kind of justice and get her family some kind of justice, he's wasting time talking about he's not bowing down to anybody and he's happy-go-lucky, living his life. I just feel like it's not fair. I feel like it's not fair. And I don't know if Breonna, if she was a different race, I don't know, maybe if she would have got justice by now, but I damn sure know that it will be more people that's livid. I feel like if we stop talking about this is going to be swept under the rug. Breonna's murder, I really feel like if I don't make videos, if other content creators don't make videos, if celebrities don't continue posting Breonna Taylor, I really feel like this is going to be swept up under the rug. And it's really making me upset. It's really making me upset. I don't even understand how these people can even be this happy knowing that an innocent girl just got murdered. I would be sick. I would be haunted. You feel what I couldn't live with myself. There's no way I could have an engagement party and be this freaking happy, knowing goodness well the responsibility I have to make sure that the family that lost their daughter, their sister, or their aunt for no apparent reason at all needs justice. Now, the attorney for Brent Hankinson, the man that I guess pulled the trigger, his attorney is trying to appeal his termination, as the Shade Room reported, because of unfairly, he says that it's unfairly premature. His attorney, it says his attorney has filed an appeal letter stating that the termination of his client was unfairly premature, according to CNN. Hankinson was officially fired June 23rd in a letter issued by Louisville Police Chief Robert Schroeder, who Hankinson, I find your conduct a shock to the conscience. I am alarmed and stunned you use deadly force in this fashion. Attorney David Leidy, who is representing Hankinson, wrote an appeal letter to the Louisville Metro Police Department stating that his client shouldn't be punished until the facts of the case are in. What is the facts of the case? The facts of the case is that this girl was laying in her bed, sleep beside her man, not doing anything wrong, didn't have a criminal record at all, sleep in her own house, minding her own business beside her man. And police officers that had no business being at her house looking for somebody that's already in police custody came to her house, kicked her door down, didn't announce themselves at all, but then want to shoot because somebody sent a warning shot. Like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, they're acting like it's still some evidence. And my thing is this. I feel as though that this police officer, Brent Hankinson, is another person just like Daniel Cameron that does not care about the fact that Breonna Taylor is not here anymore. Because if I was to walk into, if I'm a police officer and me and some other police officers, we was to walk into the wrong house and shoot an innocent person that didn't do anything wrong, you know what I'm saying? I would be haunted. I wouldn't be able to live with myself. I wouldn't be able to have that on my conscience. I couldn't work. I could not work. I don't even think I would care about the fact that I got fired. I don't even think I would want my job back. If anything, you would see me repeatedly apologizing to these girls. Folks, you know, I would be showing some kind of sympathy, but instead he's sitting here fighting for his job back. And then according to gossip of the city, he's trying to move to Ohio. So I guess he's planning on becoming doing the cop thing elsewhere. It's just crazy to me how these people want their life to go back to normal. But this girl's people, her family, her parents and stuff, they can't have that. They can't have normal again. They have to get used to not seeing their daughter, their aunt, whoever, you know, they got to get used to not seeing Breonna again. Whereas these people, they want to pick up where they left off. Like, oh, well, you know, it was a mistake. No, put these people in jail. Because if it was some gangbangers or anybody else that would have walked into a random person's house while they're asleep because they think, you know, they think they're at the right spot, and whole time they're not, and they shoot an innocent person, I mean, these people would have been in jail. What more evidence do you need? And then to Daniel Cameron talking about he's not going to bow down, and him and his wife is all happy-go-lucky with her family at the engagement party. That is, I mean, it's just beyond me how sick and how heartless and how cold and how selfish people can be, knowing that this girl family is crying, they're sad, they're hurting, and these people is just going on with their merry way because it's not their problem. It's crazy. And when you do stuff like this, when you cause harm on people or hurt people that didn't ask to be hurt, you best believe karma is real. You know, God don't play that. Not to bring religion into it, but it is what it is, you know. It's beyond me, and it's upsetting to me. You know, I wanted to do a video about some other stuff, but once I seen that the police officer, Brent Hankinson, wants to appeal his termination because he feels like he got fired prematurely, I just felt anger all of a sudden. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this video instead. I mean, it's just beyond me how heartless people can be. How you sit here, Daniel Cameron, I don't know, I feel like he's trying to prove a point. I feel like that's the whole thing in a nutshell why Breonna Taylor killers is not in jail yet. It's because he's trying to prove some kind of point. And the only point he's proven is how heartless and how cold he really is. How he sleeps at night like a baby. You know, I bet he slept so good after the engagement party. You know he did. And the whole time, Breonna Taylor's family probably can't sleep. It sickens me. It really does. Anyways, you guys, let me know what you think down below in the comments about this unfortunate situation, y'all. Do you feel like we're ever going to get justice for Breonna Taylor? All right, y'all. Peace.